Sean Diddy Combs, as I suggested, I told you when this started, it is only going to go in one direction, which is down. He is in the crosshairs of controversy, and it is growing. A new lawsuit just filed against Combs by another woman. Former model Crystal McKinney claims the hip-hop mogul drugged and sexually assaulted her after promising he could advance her career. This happened in 2003. McKinney claims her refusal to go along then with Combs' demands hurt her career. Specifically, she claims that she was blackballed from modeling, that she became severely depressed and attempted suicide thereafter in 2004. She says she had a moral obligation to speak up now, some 20 years later, after seeing Cassie Ventura come forward and receive a big settlement. She is also seeking unspecified damages. Let's bring in defense attorney Mark Geragos and former New York City prosecutor Paul Callan. Gentlemen, good to have you both. First, Paul Callan, well, you're New York. Geragos, let me ask you, how do you bring a claim 20 years later? Is there a look-back statute in California or wherever this is being brought?
Yes, California. But I think this was, if I'm not mistaken, Paul could correct me, I think this was a New York federal case that was where they filed it in the Southern District of New York.
It's brought under New York law. Because of diversity of citizenship, it gets into federal court. But it's all New York law that's involved. And we have a look-back statute now that lets you go back 20 years if you want to bring one of these cases.
I thought it sunset, that statute.
That particular, well, we have to see when this was filed. Now, that statute was, well, there are two statutes involved. There was a second statute where the look-back period was reopened for people to file suits. And I believe that this case was brought under that second statute. And that's since closed now, very recently, by the way. But hundreds and hundreds of cases have been filed as a result of saying, essentially, there's no statute of limitations on these claims of sexual harassment and sexual abuse. So this case
so
goes
Paul,
back.
what does this mean? So what does this mean for Diddy?
Well, I think it means big trouble for Diddy because we all saw the video a couple of nights ago that was released with him apologizing profusely, almost teary-eyed, saying he's a better man now than he was then, and he's reformed, and he's not going to do this again. Well, sorry, but this incident in 2003 happened before the great reformation of Sean Diddy Combs. So I think that could present problems for him in defending the case. And there may be a lot of women like this who are going to come out of the woodwork. You know, some people have legitimate claims. A lot are just out to make a quick settlement and a quick buck. And he's looking at a world of hurt in the years ahead because of these laws.
Mark Geragos, comment? Mark, can you hear me?
I think I lost you. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'll tell you that basically this is kind of the playbook that was used both for Cosby, that was used for Harvey Weinstein. And when I say playbook, I don't mean to be cynical about it, but you have one of these that gets filed, and then people hear that it was settled, and then what happens after that? The lawyers tend to find clients, or the clients tend to get invigorated by this, and this is exactly what happens. There was one that has become somewhat of a blueprint, if you will, for the Southern District of New York, as we've seen, and I don't disagree with Paul. He's in for a world of hurt here. The question is he going to fight it? I think by all indications, it looks like he is. I know that people have commented on his apology. Is it too little too late? Should he have done it? This or that? You know, for somebody to sit here and just take it, I think is naive. He's denying what the people are alleging. He's not denying at this point the Cassie incident, nor can he. And that I said it last night, and I'll say it again. It is quite a leap to go from being a domestic batterer to a sex trafficker. I know that
It's true. Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of News Nation's fact-driven coverage.